As you can see, guys, there's a lot of old buildings. And here we have the school where I used to go to when I was a wee child. Oh. This is the main park in Hexham with a bandstand in the middle. It's normally very pretty in the spring when all the bulbs come up. Snowdrops and crocuses. There is a few snowdrops, but it's sort of like filled with crocuses. It'll be so pretty in a week or two's time. So this is the playground I used to play on. It's obviously a lot different back then because it wasn't health and safety back then. So this is called the Seal, and when the weather turns bad and the snow comes, everybody sledges down this hill. Used to have many a fun day down sledging down there, and you can get up to some big old speeds. Yeah, it was never gated off. It used to have the oldest apparatus in the world, a witch's hat, which used to if you came off it you knew about it because it used to land on concrete. Yep, and that's my school. It hasn't changed much, the actual buildings itself. But my God, seems like a lifetime away now. Can't really see it, we'll have to walk a bit further along maybe. Yes, that's the school I brought up in. My mum used to work in the canteen, she was a dinner lady. And that's the Seal. Doesn't look hilly on this picture, but believe you me, at the far end it used to come down like really fast. But you don't get the snow like you used to. So we'll head back into town. So before we go into town, we're just going to have a look up into this park. You can get up this at the far end, you can get into it. Oh, we're just having a mosey on through the park. And down here it's all overgrown now. Around about in this area there used to be a paddling pool, but you can't see it now, it's all. And I remember getting a right old good hiding off my mother one day because I went in fully clothed. What a silly girl I was. So we're going to go up here and come out of the park and I'll show you where I used to work. The second place I used to work. So I used to work in the bank through the day and in a hotel at night time. So there's a few entrances into this park. And this is one of them with the gates on. So if anybody is from Hexham that's watching this, can anybody else remember the old paddling pool in this park? Let me know. Here you have another map of the parks. So here we have a sign from the showing you what it used to be like from the 19th century. This is Beaumont Street. And it says Hexham grew quickly in the 19th century. The town centre was overcrowded and unhealthy until the elegant new Beaumont Street was built. So here over the road is the Beaumont Hotel. That's where I worked from the age 18 to 20, maybe 7 or 8. I think I was there a good 10 years. And when I moved to Holtustle I still used to commute. Had many a good night in there. Used to work on the bar at the bottom there, but it's a lot different now. A heck of a lot different. That church is a Methodist church. And you can see we're just next to the park here. And the building with the sign Snow White on it's the Queen's Hall. It's an entertainment venue. I remember my mum and dad dancing there because it was a bit like the Blackpool Tower ballroom where it had springs in the floor. And yeah, I used to go and see shows there. I've seen Ken Dodd there a couple of times, many moons ago. This is another archway into the park. And we're coming up to the Hexham Abbey again. I think somebody's gone into that lamppost, it's a bit wonky. Hexham Courant over there, it's been there ever since I lived here and beyond then probably. That's the newspaper. Oh, there's some cars getting shown off in this part of the Abbey. BMWs, Nissans, and there's a good view of the Abbey there. So here is the exact spot just outside the Abbey where the Queen walked past us back in the 70s. So it's telling you that it's the year of celebration. It was built in AD 674. So they're having a bit like an anniversary. So we're back in the marketplace here. Another one of these touristy signs. What it used to look like back in the day. A lot of antique shops down this street. So this is Market Street. And that was the blue building on the other side of the road. That was one of my regular haunts, the Heart. And I used to work in an antique shop down here called Bowden's, but it's no longer here. There's a lot of unique shops down Market Street. Obviously they're not part of chains or anything. Antique shops, gifty type of shops. So, my mum and dad, if anybody could remember, can't think how long it was, used to have a bakery down here. Used to be down this alleyway here, in this shop here, I think it was. Before my time. Yeah, but this is where their baker's shop stood. And my mum used to sort of like help her dad do the breads and make the cakes. That's how she used to be a good baker. It's a shame they got it sold and they didn't carry on with the business. I'm sure my mother would have loved that. If anybody can remember it, let me know. It's a lovely day, isn't it, David? Nice day for a vlog. Nice day for a little saunter around in the old hometown. So, that's Hexham House from the other side, and you go through there to the Bowling Green. And this used to be the swimming pool down here, but I don't know whether it is anymore, because it looks as if it's been going to be apartments here. So I'm not sure where the swimming pool is now. Yes, it's further down. The Wool House, 45 1 and 2 bedroom apartments. For sheep. Yeah, luxury residences for sheep. So So we won't go all the way down there. There's a pub at the very bottom called the Tannery. It used to be the Skinner's Arms. Had many a good night in there when I was a young girl. Oh, say, in my late teens, should I say. And I remember being on maternity leave from the bank, and Haley was just a couple of weeks old, and they were meeting there for Christmas. It was Christmas Eve, so I whizzed down with the baby, and everybody was playing Passy the Parcel with her. Right, so we're going to go and have something to eat in Wetherspoons now, so we'll see you all later. So we're just inside the Wetherspoons at Hexham, and this is part of the old cinema, and you can tell by all the decoration. I'm not going to video too much because there's too many people in. That's part of it, and there's another part of the stairs. But yeah, it used to be part of the old cinema. So we've been fed and watered, and now we're heading to Back Street through a little archway. So here we go. The Grapes pub. It's been here for some years. Another one of my haunts, but didn't go in that one as often. An awful lot of shops have shut down as well. There's an awful lot of shops changed around here as well on this little street. I'll show you another one of my haunts in a moment. Oh, it's not there now. So down here used to be Fandango nightclub. It's not here now. But it was here when I was living in Hexham. All different. So it used to be there. Completely different now. It used to be owned by Maureen and Lenny Heppel. Great dancers. They used to do balance and the rhythm with footballers, etc. The daughter Maureen, she was an international table tennis player. Her son-in-law was Pop Robson, who used to play for Sunderland and Newcastle and West Ham. He used to live next door to us. We used to babysit for them, and then we went to see them when they moved down south. And my mum and dad used to go dancing with Lenny and Molly many decades ago. So we're heading back to the car now, because we've only got till 3 o'clock on the car, so we're going to go down to Aldi and get a few bits and then head back for the rugby, or the rest of the rugby. We might miss it though. So I'll show you when we get to Aldi, that part of the town. And then we'll wrap up the vlog from down there. So that building up there used to be Dontino's nightclub. Used to go in there on our lunch times and have a game of pool. So we're more or less back to where we started, really. So we're going to head back to the car now. Hi guys, welcome back. We're just down getting some shopping at Aldi. Don't know whether you can just see the Abbey sticking out where the clock is, just about there. So we're in a different part of town now. So what we have down here is a big Tesco and also a massive Next store. So I'm just going to go in and find a loo at one of these places. I presume Tesco will. Don't know whether Next will. Hi guys, I'm just waiting for David to come back to the car, and then we'll set back up the road to Longtown. Hope you've all enjoyed the little video of Hexham. I haven't covered everywhere because we just came out for a couple of hours, but I hope you like what you've seen, and please subscribe to the channel. We're wanting at least 500 followers so we can start going to more places. Here he is now. So I'll be driving, so I won't be able to vlog anymore, so I'll speak to you all later. Bye for now.